First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here in Atlanta. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. Second and 7. Pitts is the man in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught left side by Pitts. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Left side in the hands of London. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, faking the give. He'll complete that to his fullback. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face second down and 7. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Back to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So just a lone field goal in the first. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That his first touchdown of the new year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. London brought in motion.
70 range. Check go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll look to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging, because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That one is caught beyond the pylon. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons are on top. It's now 10-7. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball at accurately as his head comes around. If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And he's in. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's 14-10. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, he's got it. It's London. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2.
Go, Chap! Go, Chap! 70 Timberwolves.
Pitts is the man in motion. He'll look to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Mooney in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go, set. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Throwing now from the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and long.
Come 19. Come 19. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Ready up!
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
Go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
70 ranges, 70 ranges. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Falcons. On is Koo for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A throw on the move is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On first down, here's Irving. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Higgins sent in motion. So second down, and they'll run it. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
Here's Irving. Finding space inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's first and 10. They send Godwin in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a second and 6. They'll go again here with Irving. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Duvernay in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tyke Smith there on the stop.
Let's go now.
They send him right out of the slot. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Mustang 19. Go, Rick, go.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Set. 19 Lions. Hook.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete.
Go.
3rd down, 3 to go.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Set go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. On the handoff, it's Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Back to throw. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. And now things go from bad to worse. After giving up the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Call it a gain of 13. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They'll look to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. You'll get this to Pitts once more.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set. Big Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Go.
He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I'll up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by...
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Right back to Irving. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On the ground, it's Irving. He's got another first down and more.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road.